On today's show, you're going to need a small envelope, some file cards, some paper, a marker, a hole punch, thin cardboard, and some safety scissors. Get ready to have some fun!
Hey everyone, welcome to Spellz. I'm Jay.
And I'm Bridget.
And on today's show, we're going to teach you how to do some amazing magic using just paper.
So just ordinary paper like this?
Exactly like that. Watch. A moment ago, I was feeling hot under these lights. But now, I feel dry and cool. Ta-da!
Wow, you made sweat vanish. No offense, Jay, but I think you have a lot better magic tricks than that.
You're right. There's gotta be something. Oh, I've got it. Actually, I don't have it.
Very nice.
Let's get some paper.
And let's make some magic.
You know, I'm thinking of something. I am thinking of something. Do you have any idea what I'm thinking of?
Nope.
I'm thinking of the word on the piece of paper inside the envelope. There's a word on a piece of paper inside that envelope.
Okay.
We're going to also use these file cards that we put some words on. Can you just show them that they're all different words? Magic, fall, friend, frog, ribbit, and so on and so on. Now, what I want you to do is turn them around and give them a bit of a mix-up.
Okay.
Just some sort of casual mix-up.
Okay.
Now, think of it now. Actually, say it out loud between 1 and 10.
7.
Deal them down, 7. Now, why do you suppose you chose 7 cards? Why the number 7?
I don't know.
Do you think you may be influenced a little bit by my prediction in the envelope?
Maybe?
Now, remember, you could have had any of these other cards. They are all different, any of them. All of them. But you stopped at one, in this case, T, T-E-A, which is kind of disappointing because mine is totally different. No, mine is T as well. I said T as well. Here's how you do it. The secret to this particularly cool trick is the paperclip. And I'm not kidding. The paperclip does a lot of the work in this trick because the paperclip keeps the envelope closed and also keeps that file card on the back of the envelope. All right, so let's back it up and see what we're talking about. All the words on the cards are different, okay? So there's no trick there. But when I say I've got a prediction, I take the paperclip off, and now I'm in a situation where there's a face down with a T written on it. Underneath the envelope, I have to hold it and make sure it doesn't do this because people get suspicious, to say the least, right? So I say, go ahead, deal through the cards. She can deal through, let's say you deal 5. She deals 5 cards down. I put the envelope right on top of the cards. And I say, why did you only choose 5? And I spin this. Are you sure you weren't drawn or something about my prediction affected you? And they say whatever they say. And the cool thing about that is now, of course, the one I've left here is the T card.
Right, okay.
Which will perfectly match the prediction.
Choose a number between 1 and 10. Why do you think you chose that number? Did it have anything to do with the prediction?
Maybe.
Let's take a look. What's the first word on top? Hey, Jay. What are you doing?
I'm trying to write 2 words on both pieces of paper at the same time.
Okay, why?
Oh, I want to be more like the multiple mental marvel, Harry Conn.
The multiplying menial moron Gary Kong?
No, Harry Conn. And he was known as the multiple mental marvel because he could do so many things at the same time. He could even write 5 words on a blackboard, holding a piece of chalk in both hands, both feet, and his mouth.
Holy cow, that is some crazy multitasking. But why was he called mental?
Harry Conn had an amazing mind. He was also a daredevil. In 1925, he hung upside down from one of the tallest buildings in Washington and entertained the crowd below while he did a crossword puzzle.
Wow, that is pretty brave.
And it was a very special crossword puzzle. All the words were written backwards.
Backwards?
Oh, yeah. Even in his live performances, what Harry Conn would do is he'd have people shout words from the audience, and then while someone held him upside down, he'd write the words on a blackboard. To the audience, they looked like gibberish until he held up a mirror against the words and people could see the
Let me guess, they were written backwards?
That's right, backwards.
That's pretty amazing. Have you ever done any of this backward magic?
No, but thanks to the rewind button, you and I are just about to. Be warned, this trick is not for the faint-hearted. It uses an envelope, not so scary. It uses a piece of paper about the same size, not so scary. And it uses a hole punch. Now that's pretty scary. Take a look at that. Bridget, does that look like a real ordinary hole punch to you?
Yeah.
It's easy to say it is, but I'm gonna prove it. Watch. Take the hole punch and punch some holes in the envelope. But watch, right here you're gonna see it. Just like that, look. I've actually healed the card inside. Now you may not believe me, so I'm gonna prove it to you. I tear it open. Take that, remove and show to everybody. The card is perfectly healed. Scan. This is how you do it. You got a little pay envelope here. Get these at stationery stores, and what you have to do is take a pair of safety scissors and snip off the little end of it.
Okay.
And that makes a tunnel. Look. Tunnel going down there like that, okay? The hole punch is ordinary. The envelope is ordinary. The little business card size cardboard is ordinary. It's all ordinary. And while my friend is looking at the hole punch, because when you're a magician, you say, is that ordinary? People are very suspicious. You can hand them a marshmallow, and they go, oh, I don't know. So while they're looking at that, I take this, and apparently I just slip it inside. But of course, now that you know I've snipped off the end, it's going in and going right out the back. It goes in and out. I just push it a little deeper with my middle finger, and I lick and seal it like that. There we go. Now, I take the hole punch back, and because I know it's about halfway now, it's behind my fingers here, I just make sure that where I punch the hole is near one end. It's always upsetting when you actually see that you've punched a little bit into the card, but I haven't here. And to finish, as I bring it up, both hands come at the same time, I go like that. I make sure I've had anchovies for lunch on the pizza, and so the people go like that. I come up. And as I do that, I'm just gonna push this in with my hand, boom, and there's this magic moment. As I come over now to finish, I just sort of give the envelope a little shake to make sure the business card's all the way down. Tear this open like that, Bridget. Hand it to them. They get to reach inside and remove the completely unharmed card. If you ever watch a juggler, they always make a point of dropping a ball every now and then. Do they do it on purpose? Yup. They want to make it look harder than it is. The same thing with your magic. Don't make the magic look too easy.
Hey, Jay, do you know the real story behind that piece of paper?
What do you mean, the real story?
Before it was a piece of paper, it was a gushy, pulpy liquid that was pressed by a machine into paper.
And what was it before it was the gushy, goopy, pulpy liquid?
It was a bunch of wood chips that had been cooked in a big pressure cooker.
And the wood chips came from cutting down a tree that was then sent to a paper mill where this all happened?
That's right.
Wow. Just imagine, this little guy could become a boat or a table.
Or a piece of paper.
A paper folding competition?
On your mark, get set, go.
Hey, we both made birds. If I take this coin and I hit it hard enough, at just the right angle, I should be able to weaken the coin. So much so that I can reach in and split the coin into 2 coins. Now that wasn't a fluke. Watch, I'll do it again, just splitting it in half again and again and again. 4 coins from 1.
Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, Bridget, since on today's episode we learned how paper comes from trees, this is a great chance for me to tell my forest joke.
Oh, here we go.
What did the trees wear to the pool party?
I'm afraid to ask.
Swimming trunks!
Ooh, sorry you had to hear that. See you next time.
I'm going to do the appearing ball.